Professor Dyson, you are a learned and godly man, so perhaps you could help us with the questions that E.W. Jackson raises. Are Democrats the emissaries of Satan, and has the United States military become the modern incarnation of Sodom?
My God, have mercy. You know, Martin, what's interesting here is that this man wants to make God co-sign his bigotry. He wants to bring in divinity to bless his earthly intransigence and his refusal to acknowledge that all human beings are children of God. Even Jesus said, I have sheep in another, my Father has sheep in another fold. There are believers beyond my own particular tent, so to speak. So none of us have the right to cast anybody into hell, and none of us has the right to cast aspersions upon the character of somebody else because we disagree with their sexual orientation. This is the most vicious and venomous expression of the politics of I think, hatred that are being practiced in certain Christian circles, and the more bitter they become, the more rancorous their rhetoric is. They feel that they're being blessed by God because they're being courageous and prophetic, and what they really are is pathetic, because God says, ultimately, the God I know and worship says, look, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, mind, and soul, love thy neighbor as thyself. Ain't nothing else involved there. There are no asterisks there except gay people, except lesbian people, except African Americans or Latinos or poor people or people on SNAP. These kinds of qualifications being generated by the Republican Party and the far right are a denunciation of the very heart of the gospel.
Okay, well, thank you for the theology, Professor.